My crush may not be straight. Hi, I'm a 22-year-old straight cis woman. I like a guy, and I am starting to feel he/they might not be straight. We went to the same middle school and high school in Japan, and since they are about 3 years older than me, we haven't really talked back in school, but when we did, I remember they were being nice, and they were the nicest person in school as far as I know. We hadn't talked for years, but recently they saw my Instagram story, and it reminded me of how nice they were back then. Then we started DMing, and they now see my stories every day. I think they look so handsome, and I really like how stylish they are, and that they're doing what they're passionate about, and they're very kind, so they're perfect to me, but I kind of have this feeling that maybe they aren't straight. Why I think they are not straight. When I showed my mom and my friend their photos, both my mom and friend said they look neutral or fluid, they have long hair and dress so nicely and sometimes wearing earrings. On their LinkedIn, they use the they/them pronouns. It looks like they aren't active on LinkedIn anymore. So if they still go by the they/them pronouns. I know that straight people can use they/them pronouns, and I also do use she/they pronouns, but I think it's more likely that they are not straight. No romantic rumors about them back in school. I haven't heard any rumors about them and a girl when we went to school, and I asked some people, but no one has heard of any. When we were talking about people back in school on the IGDM, they said a particular guy was so fucking good looking. OFC, there's nothing wrong with a guy complimenting other guys, and I actually love that, but I haven't heard of many straight guys complimenting on other guys' appearances, though it is common among girls. On the DM, I started using the heart emojis and the smiley face with hearts, and they also started using those emojis, and they said they were so excited when I said I wanted to come to New York, where they live now, to see them, and they never ignore my texts, and they're so nice, and they see my story every day, and they said I look cute and beautiful, so I thought maybe they like me back, but I'm a bit worried if they aren't straight and maybe they were just trying to be nice, and I'm not really comfortable to ask them if they're straight or not. I also like them as a friend because they're very nice and cool, so I'm planning to go see them in NYC during my summer vacation. Please tell me what you would do/what I can do to find out if they like me back over texts, or when I'm in New York. None of that means they aren't straight, and even if they aren't straight, that doesn't necessarily mean they're gay. They might be into women. Shoot your shot. Communication and vulnerability are scary, and they're also an essential part of a healthy relationship. If you hope this might progress romantically, I think you need to be clear and straightforward with them. Ask them about their pronouns. You mentioned seeming uncertain. You can say, hey, I noticed you had they/them on one of your profiles, and a question like, is that what you still like to use? What has that journey been like for you? Or, how do you identify, and how can I support you in that? Odds are that might evolve into a conversation, and gender, and sexuality. Based on what you've said, this next suggestion might be too straightforward of an approach, but you could ask them who or what gender/s they're attracted to. If they are non-binary or gender fluid, odds are they will appreciate that you did not just jump to assumptions about their sexuality. As a NB myself, I'd really appreciate that. If you really want to put your cards on the table, you could tell them you find them attractive and see how they respond. You only live once, so don't leave things unsaid you wish you hadn't. Good luck, you got this. You're attracted to who you're attracted to. Sounds like this person may be non-binary, but nothing indicates their attraction here. Still, I don't think you should be downvoted. You're going to have to ask them if they like you. It's scary, but short of flirting, that's what you need to do. I'd just see where it goes in New York, honestly. I've dated several he/him people that were more femme-presenting, and I've dated a few they/them people who were still into me even though we had opposite genitals. They could just be on the gay spectrum, and whatever that means to them might not exclude you. Myself and my current partner use both pronouns together. They call me he/him/she/her, and I do the same for them, have a functional relationship, present as a straight couple, but I consider it a queer relationship since we are both queer. Gender, sex, and sexual attraction are all on a spectrum. If they're non-binary, they aren't straight, no matter how you slice it. But they might be into women, and if you're okay dating an NB, you should ask them if they're into women, and if so, ask them out on a date. Your crush might not even be a guy, they could be a non-binary person of any sexual orientation. Shoot your shot, mate. You'll never know if you have a chance unless you just ask.